Hello, welcome back to Gasputio Tim Top Football, and today we're going to talk about an actual bit of rule invention and solo play technique that I'm thinking of introducing into Gasputio rules. Now, this is not my idea. This was sent in to me by email by Rich Creed, so thank you, Rich. I think what we can do is, if you watch through this, everyone watch through this, see what you think about it, and let me know in the comments what you think. And let Rich know as well, because it was his idea. And then we can sort of implement that into play if we think it works. I think I'm going to try it out on the next few games, and basically, here's what it is. So, as you know already, as a bit of background, because I use these solo play keepers, what I tend to do is I say, as long as it stays in that he stays in that 6 yard box. If the ball goes in there anywhere, then he has, and that team gains possession, then he can pick it up and we can use the kicking keeper to obviously kick the ball away, take a goal kick, etc. All right, so effectively, if the opposing team lost possession and the ball ended up somewhere like there, rather than try and get one of your own defenders back, which was excellently done there, I might add. But rather than try and do that, you say the keeper would have possession of that in football, really, and then you can, goal kick off. So that's the background to that. Now, what Rich has suggested is that in the 18-yard box, or the penalty area, if the ball rolls there and it becomes your possession, rather than try and get your defenders back down there where you risk scoring an own goal, although that can be fun, rather than do that, you'll have the option of effectively involving your keeper. So whilst I like to keep these solo play keepers in the 6 yard box, we still got a kicking keeper here. So imagine this team, we'll call them, well, let's just call them Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers gain possession because Gasputio missed the ball, so they missed that. So Bristol Rovers gain possession. Rather than have to get a defender down there and do something dodgy, they can, if they want, opt to use the kicking keeper, and he can boot the ball away like that. Because as long as he makes contact with the ball inside that penalty area. If you made contact with the ball outside the penalty area, that would be obviously like a handball or a free kick given away or whatever. An infraction, effectively. But as long as he stays within that penalty area, that 18-yard box, obviously that's not 18 yards, but you know what I'm talking about, then, that would be, that's fine. That's an allowable rule. And I think that's something I'm going to try, because I do often find that the ball sort of runs down here and, effectively I'm kind of playing a turn-based game because I'm here doing solo play. So you'll find that a lot of your own players are sort of miles away up there. And then, the attacking team comes down. If they miss, I've then got to sort of get a player from sort of way up somewhere. You'll slide in, possibly miss the ball. And I suppose it does give a bit of an unrealistic and unfair advantage then to the attacking team, because they then gain possession again and they can do all sorts with it. So, for instance, could they tap, you kick that out, but imagine he tapped that and it landed there, then all of a sudden, there we go. So it'd be nice if not necessarily a rule that has to be done, if the defending keeper that is then on the team that has gained possession just had that option of saying, well, if it was there, it'd be a goal kick, fair enough. But if it's here, then he can come on, and as long as he contacts in that box, he can boot it out, give it to one of your defenders, don't know if you can see this yet, and then, play carries on. So there you go. So that is the idea. You let me know what you think about that as solo players in the comments. I think it's quite a good idea. I think it's sort of bringing in exactly what I like about solo play Subbuteo, which is, a sort of realism of football. And I don't know, I'm just going to give it a go. And if you guys want to give it a go as well, see how it affects your games, then for once on here, we could have a real chat about Subbuteo and the rules of the game. Anyway, so that was that. I'm going to be. Oh, yeah, I should apologise. There's been a bit of a lack of content. That's not because I haven't wanted to do the rest of the Bristol Ball. I've been doing something completely different, aka laying a new patio in my garden, and that's soaking up a lot of my time. It's also why my hands are covered in cement dust all the time. All right, anyway, but until next time, let me know what you think about that, and up the gas.